And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, David Peterson.
Some people wonder if he was tipping his pitches last time out. He was getting hit all over the ballpark and being hit hard. Today, we look for him to make an adjustment and be on the attack side against these hitters.
All right, ready to go here. Gene Segura at the plate here. The wind of the pitch. That one inside. And that's how this game gets started. And that's in for a strike. And it is 2-1. On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Ulieski.
Here's Gurriel. Slice down the right side. One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's out.
Gurriel gets a piece. And he deals. Just off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
Ripped into right center. Base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out, runner at second. And now for the Marlins, Luis Arias. And that's in there for strike one. And that one is inside, ball one. Runner at second here, one gone. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. There's the strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 away.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't look.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. One left for Miami. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
You think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what.
back here at Citi Field. And on the mound in this one, Johnny Cueto. What do you got on him, Chris?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. The wind to kick the pitch. Up the middle, Arise handles. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Starling Marte up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Cueto, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. Kicks and deals. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
And the right-hander deals, and a good eye there. Here's a 1-1. That's inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Righty delivers. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. 1 out. Runners at first and second. 0-2 as he waves at that one. And the righty deals. Softly hit to third. And that takes care of Alonso.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch just misses.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Next offering is downstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Out to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw, and they get a run at home.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now it's going to be Brett Beatty.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Hampson on to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back, and now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Peterson back to work. Ball 1 there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is in for a strike. Lined into left center, base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Avisail Garcia up to the plate.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
Falling behind 2-1. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Brian De La Cruz will hit next. In there for strike 1. Line and a base hit into right. Heading for the plate. The throw home. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. We're tied at 1.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Garrett Hampson, the next up for the Marlins. And that one clips the corner. In the air right field. Marte going after it. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 4, Nick Fortes.
And up next for Miami, Nick Fortes. Pitch misses outside. And that's ball one.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Tied up here in the early going. And now 2-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gene Segura would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Line to right, base hit. In comes the run from third, and a 2-1 ball game now. Safe.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Gene Segura getting ready to hit. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. And the pitch. Now a slow roller to second. Over to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
Designated hitter,
Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. Doubled his first time up.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed. Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Runner leads away at second. On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit. Fortes coming home. He'll score easily, and they're up by 3.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Luis Ariz stands in. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And it's 1-1. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. That's a little bit low. Out to short. Lindor handles the chance. They take the force out. Third out, and that ends the frame. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets 1. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Mark Canha. And here it comes. That one missed. Down and in, moved his feet. Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
And a ground ball to first. On to second, they get one, and that's two.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Omar Narvaez at the plate. Ball one, no strikes. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Leading off, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a miss. Strike one. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins. Cooper, in his 6th season, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2013. Foul ball. The next pitch misses, and that's ball one. Bounced out to short. Lindor collects. Whips it across. And a couple of quick outs.
now batting, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Now it's the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. Singled and scored his first time. Garcia getting the start in right, batting 6th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
Swing and a ball popped up. Lindor should have this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Miami down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brandon Nimmo. Here comes a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Starling Marte, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
Tapped softly on the ground. Goes to second. Safe there. Nobody out. Lindor has a chance to tie it. First time up was a pop out. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. The pitch. And there's a ball. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And the 3-0 finds the zone. No outs, runners at first and second. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tags up for third.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet guys are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a tapper. Over to Cooper. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Jeff McNeil stands in. Reached on an infield single his first time. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Runner at second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. On to inning number 4. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets 2. Back here at Citi Field, here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Brian De La Cruz.
Peterson back to work. That one to first. Oh, great stop. The throw, and that's a great play for the out.
The batter. Shortstop Garrett Hampson.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Kicks and fires. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Marte makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Now the catcher up to hit, Nick Fortes. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch, and he just misses. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next offering is in for a strike. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swung on, belted. Way back there. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And the Marlins down quietly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Bottom four, and now the Mets DH, Brett Beatty.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
These guys have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Arise onto first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Mark Canha, and he's already singled in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That catches the corner. The wind and the pitch. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch. That just misses, and it's 3-2. And there's ball four.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Luis Guillorme. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher,
Omar Narvaez up now for the Mets. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In to score from first, and it's a one-run game.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. First offering misses the mark.
Count 1-0.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Out towards left center. That one gets down for a hit. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. Tie ball game, 4-4.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Two outs, runner on first. Next to hit, Starling Marte. 1 for 2. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Cueto throws to first, and he's back in safely. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out there. And that here in Queens. Top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Gene Segura. The pitch. Inside, just missed.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Nimmo puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter.
Now it's Yuli Gurriel. There's a line drive to left field. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ground ball left side. Now snap throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Left-hand batter waits, and that's outside.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball instead of just weak.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's in there for strike 1. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. And right back to the mound. And the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. This game's all tied at 4. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. And a pitch. And that's outside.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Wide out to the warning track.
And first offering is fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. Tied at 4. Good job to fight that one off. Oh, 0-2 now. That's out to center field. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
One gone, runner at first. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And now the count is even. And a pitch. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that one hops the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now it's the DH, Brett Beatty. That one pushed foul. Second and third, 2 down. Strike 2. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Sixto Sanchez getting ready to go. Oh and 2 now. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Tied at 4. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. That one the other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Still all square at 4 apiece. Back here at the ballpark, and now Garrett Cooper.
First baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Peterson back to work. Ball 1 there. The pitch. That one at the knees for a strike. To third. Lindor collects it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell on live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throws.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. So 1 out, nobody on. Avisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. That one's in there, 0-1. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there. The 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Stepping in, Brian De La Cruz. And there's the strike.
0-1 for count.
And now the lefty. Swing, and a ball popped up, and it falls. And that keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
2 outs, runner at first.
Hampson.
And here is Garrett Hampson. Foul ball there. Hampson goes 5 feet 11 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped foul. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. 3 hits in the inning, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. And we are tied 4-4. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Mark Canha. The right-hander back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Miami's bullpen with some action. Steven Okert, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Barnes, the right-hander, also getting loose. The 1-0. He was late there. Strike 1. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, out to short. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next is that. The third baseman, Louis.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Johnny Cueto will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. On the mound now, Sixto Sanchez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Sanchez.
Now, Luis Guillorme. Outfield playing pretty shallow. That one pulled foul. Sanchez, a righty that throws with power. He features a changeup, a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. The wind of the pitch. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering misses down and away. And that one missing low. Left field, De La Cruz on the move to the alley. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's two down.
The catcher, number 2,
Omar Narvaez up now for the Mets. Narvaez, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. First offering, and it just misses. And a foul ball. Ball to strike. Into center. Chisholm has this one sized up and puts the squeeze on that. And that's the inning. Mets go down quickly. Score remains tied at 4. Tommy Hunter on to pitch here.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Here's the catcher to hit, Nick Fortes.
the catcher, number 4, Nick Fortes.
Here comes a pitch. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
And a foul ball. And he deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Just misses with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's towards center. And there's one down.
Up next to the Marlins.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Gene Segura. Line drive. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Go ahead run on base. Now here's the Marlins DH, Yuli Gurriel. Righty to the plate. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Stephen Oker gets the call from the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Digging in, Brandon Nimmo.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Rocketed out towards right center and a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. 1 for 3. In there for strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And it's even up. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And here it comes. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Off the plate, full count 3-2. Francisco Lindor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
In the air out towards right center. Garcia in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike. Jeff McNeil, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. And that's ball 4.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Now he breaks his bat, and it's just foul. That was close. 1-1 now. And that one upstairs.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Chisholm trying to get to it. Pulls it in on the run. Runners tagging from second and third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. That ends the inning, but they do pick up a run on the play. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins. We're at the top of the 8th, and at the plate for Miami, Luis Arias. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Adam Ottavino, a chance at his first save of the year.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
And the pitch. And takes low for ball 1. This to third. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And first offering is fouled off. And that one clips the corner. Going to count 1 and 2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Avisail Garcia would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The tying run at the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still down a run. It's 5-4. New pitcher for the Marlins, A.J. Puck. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
A.J. Puck.
And now the DH, Brett Beatty.
The designated hitter, Brett Beatty.
And a pitch. And a strike on the outside edge. Kicks and fires. That misses. 1-1. And now 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
One and two now. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Canna now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Activity in the bullpen. JT Shagwa, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The pitch. Sliced hard but foul. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Guillorme stands in now and watches strike 1. That one missing inside. Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. That to right. Garcia on the move to his left. Snags it on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 5-4 lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin.
Welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter now, Avisail Garcia. And a pitch. Siggy, what do you got for me on that entrance? Timmy Trumpet and Blaster Jacks getting it done.
Yeah, you don't even have to be a fan of Edwin Diaz to get pumped up about that song and the energy in this ballpark.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Down the line towards the corner. Canna on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Joey Wendell. Big spot for him here.
For Miami, number 18, Joey Wendell.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Chris, Edwin Diaz has turned into one of the top closers in all of baseball. Kid who grew up in Puerto Rico, third-round pick by the Mariners in 2012. When he was in Puerto Rico, he grew up playing along with Carlos Correa and Jose Barrios. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
This afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Marlins, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6